Hi, my journal friends. I would like to share with you my newest journal. I'm pretty sure I'm finished with it. I call it Star Spangled. The journal I did previous to this was a journal with a lot of things from the Netherlands in it. And I thought I would like to do one that's more American now, and it's not quite like the Netherlands journal. Anyway, it's very patriotic, and I decided I would do hardbound, and I like to use fabric. And when I saw this fabric, I fell in love with it. I thought, I'm going to use that. And I went online to the Etsy stores, and I searched there for Americana images. And there I found a kit called American Summer and another one called Lest We Forget. And they were on the Etsy store of Wildflower Whispers, the art of ArtofTinaFaye. Now, I don't believe that's the Tina Fey, that's a very famous actress, but I loved the digitals that she had. They were more in this style that I would like to use. So I'd like to do a walkthrough of this and show you what I did. It's an 8.5 by 5 3/4 approximately. There's 2 signatures. I used the 3-hole bindings on the signatures. I did a covered spine, and there is a writing board inside, which you'll see then. I decided to do, I found this ribbon at the Dollar Tree, and I thought it was perfect. I liked the way that it looked, and it took me a while to come up with how to make the closure, but I'll share with you that in a minute. And then there's some buttons and just torn fabric scraps here. I used, the buttons are not, they're sewn onto the fabric that's here, and then I used Velcro on here, and it wraps around several times. But once you get this way, it's going to open this way. I've added the middle corners and a book plate here in the front, and there's lace and buttons on the spine. On the back of the journal is a small little notebook which has some journal pages in there. I should have probably loosened this before I did the video. Giving me a little bit of a trouble here, so maybe I'll switch it out and use, maybe not put it so tight. Inside there I've used some of the same paper that I used in the journal, and added, there's pockets, places to write, some more pockets, places to write. And then I added some buttons on the spine of that. In this first page, I've included, there's a postcard in there, vintage postcard. Here is a replica of this vintage postcard, not a real one. Another postcard. And then I've also included a letter telling you about journals, and for those who have never had a journal like this, the junk journal, it tells you suggestions for what you can do with your journal. And this is the from the kit, American Summer, and I just loved the images and the colors. This was some extra pieces I had left, so I made a small little tag to go in this pocket. This is a pocket that I made using, of course, one of the American Summer images, and I found at the Dollar Tree they had red, white, and blue ribbon. It's like a netting with, I don't know what exactly this is, but blotches of white. And I thought it too would be nice to use with the journal. Here's one of the tags that I've done stitching on, added lace, and this one's blue on the back, so you would have to use white pen if you wanted to write on that. Here's part of the Lest We Forget. Just some college ruled paper, rubber stamping, packet, a seed packet, and this is, if you're familiar with Victory Gardens, that's what this is promoting. This is a piece of the fabric that I frayed out, did some stitching on, and glued it in. Some lace and some images that I just cut out of the digital sheets. This is a sticker, some vellum, some a double tag here, pocket with lace, corner tuck. This is some doodling that I've put in the book. This is watercolor, coffee dyed watercolor paper. So you could watercolor it, you could draw on it, you could write on it. It's up to the whoever's going to have this. This is the red of that ribbon that I mentioned. This is an envelope that I ran through the printer and copied one of the images on. Inside the pocket is actually images of American postage. And I thought it was a nice addition, a fun addition. On this side there's a tag, more of the watercolor paper, another tag, and some of the ribbon that I found at the Dollar Tree. I added, I think all of them are there. I think what I actually did with this was I made a collage and cut it apart and made tags. That's what I did with that. Lots of blank pages so you could journal in it or draw. There are, what's it, 96, I think it is, 96 pages in this? 94 pages. This is some seeds that I had, and I don't think they're usable, but I decided to put them in here because they were, the origin of the seeds is the USA, and they were packed for 2006 and to sell by 2008, I think that is. I'm not sure. Anyway, I guess I didn't get to plant them. I just thought it was a fun addition. This is a writing board that I created so that you can put it underneath a page, and you could remove like the seed packet there and put it underneath, and it gives you a hard surface to write on. And you can use either side. And I've added a clip with some fabric, torn fabric pieces. This is the middle. That's why I put the writing board in there. I thought it fit nicely and not bulking it up too much. This is the second signature. This is one of Tim Holtz's paper dolls. And this is a paper bag. A doily. This is a cutout ephemera from, I think it was in the Least We Forget some lace. This is rubber stamping. Some of that ribbon as a tuck spot. And folding the college roll paper allows there to be a tuck there. And that's a postcard. Another tag. Some more of my doodling. I did some stitching on this. Here I did a flip up that you could write on the top or underneath here. It's a copy of the Declaration of Independence. And then here's the Pledge of Allegiance. And the same thing applies there. You could write underneath it or tuck something under there. This was, I searched for a recipe for apple pie, and I found this image, and I thought it was really appropriate. American as apple pie. Some more cards, tags in a card. Another pocket and a tag. Pocket and a tag. Oops. This one under there. And the victory. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to put the links to the Etsy shop where I found the images in case you're interested in looking it up. And I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. And hope to see you again soon. Bye.